Did you know that by 2050, the number of people over 100 years old will be 3.7 million? That's nearly 4 times more than today. Imagine being one of them, living a long, vibrant life, free from chronic diseases and mental decline. It sounds like a dream, but the science of longevity is making this possible. You might be surprised to learn that you have the power to control how well and how long you live. It's not just about luck or genetics. In fact, only about 25% of your lifespan is determined by your genes. The rest? It's up to your lifestyle, habits, and choices. In this video, we're going to uncover the real science behind aging and longevity. You'll learn how to activate your longevity genes to live longer and healthier. From the foods that can slow aging to the simple daily habits that make a big difference, we've got the secrets. You'll find out how even small changes can add years to your life. So, let's dive into how you can turn back the clock and embrace a healthier, longer future. Chapter 1: Unlocking the Fountain of Youth. The science of aging explained. Aging is something we all experience, but what if we could slow it down or even reverse it? Scientists have been asking this question for years. In recent studies, researchers have discovered that aging is more about how our genes are programmed than the simple passage of time. The biological process of aging involves damage to our cells, but it's also about how those cells respond to this damage. This leads us to a fascinating concept known as longevity genes. Longevity genes are the genes that promote health and extend life. These genes help our bodies repair damage, fight off diseases, and maintain energy. The famous sirtuin gene, for example, is known to repair DNA and protect cells from aging. The interesting thing? You can activate these genes through certain lifestyle choices, like diet and exercise. But here's the kicker: you're not doomed to age the way your parents did. Your environment, habits, and choices play a huge role in how your genes express themselves. Take the famous blue zones areas in the world where people live well past 100. The people in these areas follow specific habits that activate their longevity genes. We're talking about more than just luck, they've cracked the code to living longer. For instance, researchers found that one of the key factors for long life is keeping inflammation in check. Chronic inflammation speeds up aging, and it's linked to diseases like Alzheimer's and heart disease. But guess what? By eating anti-inflammatory foods and practicing stress-reducing habits, you can reduce inflammation and protect your body. A study published in Cell Metabolism revealed that people who regularly practiced intermittent fasting had a lower risk of chronic diseases and lived longer. This is because fasting activates a gene called AMPK, which helps repair cells and fight aging. In other words, fasting isn't just a weight loss tool, it's a longevity booster. To slow aging, start by making small but impactful changes. For example, add more antioxidant-rich foods like berries, green tea, and nuts to your diet. These foods help reduce oxidative stress, which is a major contributor to aging. The more antioxidants you consume, the more you help your cells stay healthy and youthful. Now, don't get me wrong, genes are important, but so is your environment. A study in The Lancet found that social connections can add years to your life. People who engage in strong social networks, whether it's family or friends, tend to live longer. The key here is that human connection lowers stress and encourages healthy behaviors. In the end, the science of aging tells us that while we can't escape time, we do have the power to control how we age. By understanding the genetic factors that affect our lifespan, we can make lifestyle choices that work in our favor. Chapter 2: The Longevity Code. Turning on your genetic switches for a longer life. What if you could flip a switch in your body to activate the longevity genes and live longer? It might sound like science fiction, but the truth is, it's entirely possible. Your genes don't just determine your fate, they respond to how you live your life. And the choices you make today could turn on your longevity switches, extending your years in health. The concept of epigenetics is key to understanding this. Epigenetics is the study of how lifestyle factors like diet, exercise, and stress can change how your genes are expressed. These factors don't change your DNA itself, but they influence whether your genes are turned on or off. Think of it like flipping a light switch in your body. Some genes promote health, while others contribute to aging. By making healthy choices, you can flip the right switches to improve your lifespan. One way to activate longevity genes is through exercise. Studies show that regular physical activity increases the activity of genes that repair DNA and combat aging. Interestingly, even light exercise, like walking or yoga, can activate these genes. So, if you don't have time for an intense workout, don't stress. Just move your body in a way that feels good, and your genes will thank you. Another powerful switch to flip is through your diet. A Mediterranean diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and whole grains, has been shown to activate longevity genes. In fact, a study published in Nature found that people who followed this diet had a 20% lower risk of early death. And don't forget about fasting. Intermittent fasting, in particular, can help trigger cellular repair processes, boosting your longevity genes. Sleep, too, plays a significant role. Research shows that getting enough deep, restorative sleep allows your body to repair itself and maintain healthy DNA. Inadequate sleep can shut down your longevity genes and accelerate the aging process. So, prioritize your rest to keep your genes functioning at their best. Managing stress is another powerful way to turn on longevity genes. When we experience chronic stress, it triggers the release of cortisol, which accelerates aging. But practices like mindfulness, meditation, and deep breathing can lower cortisol levels, helping you maintain a youthful state of mind and body. The truth is, you have the power to activate your longevity genes every day. By eating well, staying active, sleeping enough, and managing stress, you can turn back the clock on aging. It's about making small changes that add up over time. And the best part? These changes are within your control. Chapter 3, Eat Like a Centenarian, Nutrition Secrets for a Life That Lasts. Have you ever wondered what people in the world's longest living regions eat? From Okinawa, Japan, to Sardinia, Italy, the world's healthiest centenarians share one thing in common: their diet. And guess what? These dietary habits hold the key to living a long, healthy life. One of the most significant secrets is the emphasis on plant-based foods. In Okinawa, for example, the traditional diet is full of sweet potatoes, tofu, and green leafy vegetables. These foods are rich in antioxidants, fiber, and essential nutrients that protect against chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. And research backs this up. Plant-based diets have been shown to lower the risk of dying from cardiovascular diseases by up to 25%. Centenarians don't just eat a lot of plants, they also avoid processed foods and added sugars. Studies show that a high intake of sugar accelerates the aging process by promoting inflammation, a key driver of aging-related diseases. In fact, people who consume more sugar tend to have higher blood pressure, cholesterol, and obesity rates, all factors that shorten lifespan. By cutting back on sugar, you'll help your body stay young and healthy. Another interesting aspect of these diets is portion control. People in blue zones, for instance, eat smaller portions and stop eating when they're 80% full. This practice, called hara hachibu, helps reduce calorie intake, which has been linked to longer life. Studies show that calorie restriction can activate longevity genes and extend lifespan by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress. Good fats are also an important part of the equation. In Mediterranean countries like Sardinia, olive oil is a staple in the diet. It's packed with healthy monounsaturated fats that reduce inflammation, improve heart health, and even support brain function. Olive oil has also been linked to a reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Another must-have for longevity is protein, specifically, plant-based protein. Legumes, such as beans, lentils, and peas, are a staple in many longevity-focused diets. These foods are not only packed with protein but also fiber, which helps control blood sugar levels and promote a healthy gut. People who eat more legumes have been shown to have a lower risk of dying from cancer and heart disease. Lastly, don't forget about hydration. In many of the world's healthiest populations, people drink plenty of water and herbal teas. Staying hydrated is essential for healthy skin, organ function, and cellular repair. But it's not just about drinking water, it's about consuming hydrating foods too. Fruits like watermelon and cucumbers, as well as soups and broths, help keep you hydrated. So, if you want to live a longer, healthier life, take a page from the centenarian's playbook: eat more plants, reduce sugar, practice portion control, and enjoy healthy fats. These small adjustments can make a big difference in your overall health and longevity. Subscribe for more longevity tips. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe. We'll keep bringing you more secrets to unlock your longevity genes and help you live a healthier, longer life. Chapter 4, Move It or Lose It, the unspoken link between movement and longevity. We all know exercise is good for us, but did you know it's one of the most important factors for living a long, healthy life? It's not just about looking good, it's about keeping your body in tip-top shape to fight off diseases and slow down aging. The key to longevity? Regular movement. The research is clear. Staying active is one of the best ways to activate your longevity genes. For example, a study published in The Lancet found that people who engage in regular physical activity have a 30% lower risk of early death. This is because exercise helps lower inflammation, improves blood circulation, and strengthens muscles and bones, all of which are vital for longevity. You don't need to become a marathon runner to reap the benefits, either. The World Health Organization recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week. That could be anything from walking, swimming, cycling, or even dancing. The key is consistency. Regular activity, even in small doses, adds up and leads to a longer, healthier life. One of the best exercises for longevity is walking. It's simple, doesn't require equipment, and can be done anywhere. A study in the Journal of Aging found that walking regularly can lower your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. Plus, it's low impact, so it's gentle on your joints, making it perfect for older adults. Strength training is another powerful tool for longevity. As we age, we lose muscle mass, which can lead to frailty and injury. Strength training helps reverse this. Even lifting light weights 2 to 3 times a week can help preserve muscle and improve bone density, which reduces the risk of falls and fractures as you age. But here's the real kicker: exercise doesn't just keep your body healthy, it also boosts your brain. Regular movement increases the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that promotes brain health. Studies show that people who exercise regularly have a lower risk of cognitive decline and dementia later in life. The message here is simple: to live longer, keep moving. Whether it's taking the stairs, walking after dinner, or practicing yoga, your body and mind will thank you for it. And the best part? It's never too late to start. Subscribe for more longevity tips. Enjoying this video? Be sure to subscribe for more tips on how to live a long, healthy life. We'll keep sharing strategies you can use every day. Chapter 5, The Power of the Mind, How Mental Wellness Extends Your Lifespan. It's easy to focus on physical health when talking about longevity, but did you know your mind plays just as big a role in how long you live? Mental wellness is closely linked to physical health, and the better you manage stress, the longer you may live. In fact, your mindset could be one of the most important factors in determining your lifespan. Research shows that chronic stress accelerates aging by causing inflammation and increasing the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. When we're stressed, our bodies release cortisol, a hormone that can damage cells and speed up aging. But don't worry, there are ways to counteract this, and it starts with how we manage our thoughts. One of the most powerful tools for longevity is mindfulness. Studies have shown that mindfulness meditation can lower cortisol levels, reduce stress, and even improve the structure of the brain. In fact, one study in psychiatry research, neuroimaging, found that people who practiced mindfulness meditation regularly had increased gray matter in areas of the brain responsible for memory, emotional regulation, and decision-making. This means they were not only less stressed but also had healthier brains. Positive thinking also plays a crucial role in how we age. A study in the Journals of Gerontology found that people with a positive outlook on life tend to live longer than those with a more negative mindset. Those who had a more optimistic attitude were 25% less likely to die from any cause. It's clear, a positive mindset is a longevity booster. Another key mental strategy for a longer life is cultivating strong social connections. Research shows that people who have close, supportive relationships tend to live longer. One study found that having strong social ties can add as much as 7.5 years to your life. Whether it's family, friends, or a community group, staying socially connected can keep your mental health strong and your stress levels low. Stress management techniques like deep breathing, yoga, or journaling can also help reduce the negative impact of stress. These practices activate the body's relaxation response, which counters the effects of cortisol and helps lower blood pressure. So, the next time you feel stressed, try taking a few minutes to breathe deeply or stretch. Your body, and your longevity genes, will appreciate it. The bottom line is this: mental wellness is just as important as physical health when it comes to living a long life. Managing stress, thinking positively, and staying connected with others can all add years to your lifespan. And the best part is, these practices are free and easy to start today. Chapter 6, Sleep Your Way to a Longer Life. The Sleep Longevity Connection. Sleep isn't just for rest, it's a vital part of the equation when it comes to longevity. Most people know that sleep is essential for feeling good, but did you know that getting quality sleep can actually make you live longer? The science of sleep is fascinating, and it turns out that the way you sleep plays a huge role in how your body ages. Studies have shown that people who consistently get less than 7 hours of sleep per night have a higher risk of developing chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. In fact, a study in sleep found that sleep deprivation can shorten your lifespan by up to 5 years. So, how much sleep do you really need? Experts recommend aiming for 7 to 9 hours per night for optimal health. It's not just about how long you sleep, though, it's about the quality of your sleep. During deep sleep, your body goes into repair mode, fixing damaged cells and boosting your immune system. This is when your longevity genes are most active, working to repair DNA and fight off diseases. If you're not getting enough deep sleep, you're missing out on these crucial restorative processes. One important factor in getting quality sleep is maintaining a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which controls your sleep-wake cycle. Disrupting this rhythm, like by staying up late or working night shifts, can negatively impact your sleep quality and your health. Your sleep environment matters too. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet to help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Research from the National Sleep Foundation shows that a cool room temperature, between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, is ideal for deep, restorative sleep. Also, avoiding screens before bed can help your body produce melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Don't underestimate the power of naps, either. Short naps, about 20 to 30 minutes, can refresh your mind and boost your energy. Studies show that napping can help improve memory, reduce stress, and even lower the risk of heart disease. But be careful not to nap too long, as longer naps can interfere with your nighttime sleep. If you're struggling with sleep, consider adopting a relaxing bedtime routine. Practices like reading, meditation, or gentle stretching can help signal to your brain that it's time to wind down. Avoiding caffeine and heavy meals late in the day is also key to getting a good night's rest. The bottom line is that sleep is a cornerstone of longevity. Prioritize good sleep hygiene, keep your sleep schedule consistent, and create a relaxing bedtime routine. Your body and longevity genes will thank you. Subscribe for more longevity tips. Loving these longevity tips? Hit that subscribe button for more. Stay tuned for more strategies to help you live a longer, healthier, and happier life.